Good morning everyone and welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Ben and I run one of the UK's leading Stone Island pre-loved resale businesses, and I'm taking you on my journey to show you exactly what it's like to run one of them. Now, where the hell have I been for the last 3 months? And now I'm going to explain absolutely everything that's going on. Like, let's go back to around January when we last done a YouTube video. It was a very busy month. In fact, it was the busiest month that I have ever had. And it was getting to the point where I had so much on my plate to do that I could not fit everything in anymore. So I decided to halt the YouTube whilst I found a solution to the problem, which I never found. So then after about a month or two, I realised that I was just doing too much. I was doing things that could be delegated off elsewhere. And if I carried on, my business wouldn't have been able to scale, and I just couldn't carry on. It was just so repetitive every single day, and we've put a new few things in place. Lots of things have changed and I can't wait to show you, so let's go and have a look at what we've done. It's not fully complete yet, but as you can see, we've got a nice desktop, complete, neat setup over on my desk. This is where we do all the spreadsheets and also all of the postage and everything like that. We also got this beautiful media wall done, and it is not completely finished yet because as you can see there are still white sockets. They're all going black, the radiator's going black. We're going to get some really cool LED strips up here and make it look like a really good office. We're also going to paint the roof probably like a charcoal colour as well, but I'm going to complete absolutely everything first to see what this actually looks like, and sorry about the flashing as well. The wall colour has completely changed. Also painting the skirting as well, also the doors, and again as you can see we've half painted that radiator, and also the blinds are going to go a darker colour as well. So overall we're kind of just like rejigging everything and making sure that it looks good, because I've personally learned myself that having a positive work environment will make you so much better and work so much harder and have a better outcome in the future. I've also learned that hiring people isn't such a bad thing. As you guys well know, I am absolutely terrible when it comes to paperwork. I have taught somebody to do all of my paperwork, and now I have that fully delegated off every single month and I have to not worry about it anymore. When you run a business, you have a very clear skill set that people do and don't have. When it comes to paperwork, it's not for me. And I don't think I'll ever be able to do paperwork in my life, but I've got a very helpful admin that does all of that sort of stuff for me. We have also sorted out our complete infrastructure to do with marketing in the business. This year we're focusing on retention, being able to get a customer in and also retain them as well. And we're also focusing on bringing new customers again. This is why I've done the wall behind me, because I wanted my social media to look 10 times better. We've also just started running ads as well, so we're going to bring even more new customers across. And basically for the rest of 2025, we want to scale this business. But in order to scale a business, you need to put things in place and make sure every area is covered. And the biggest problem I encounter at the moment is possibly doing all the parcel packaging. That at least takes 2 to 3 hours of my day. However, the staff I have on at the moment, obviously you guys know Jamie, he does all of the photography and uploading to the website. He's going to be taking on that very soon, and we're going to give him more hours so that I can focus on growing areas of the business and I don't have to worry about all the day-to-day tasks not being done because somebody else is doing them for me, and this allows us to grow a lot quicker. It's delivery day-to-day, so I've actually got quite a lot of things going on, but I just want to show you a couple of more things that we've changed in the other room. I think we can all agree a problem that I did face was photos, and I don't think the photos were very good. The photo setup was very, very mediocre, but we've actually fixed all that problem now, and let me show you what we've done. So we now found a plain part of the wall which we use for all of our photos, and we decided to invest heavily into a really nice camera that takes all the photos for us. I'll put some photos on the screen of the new photos and the old photos, but you can just see they are 10 times better now, and when we take photos they're more likely to sell. At the end of the day, that is the difference between you selling a product and not selling a product, so you need good photos, and that's just something that I never did. As I said, 2025, all about improving, all about evolving, and we're just tackling things one at a time. Also, another thing that we did do as well, and I'm sure you're aware of, that we launched Widefitz Factory. There is a massive demand for big size clothing. And now the problem that I face is that it costs me a lot more money to get it in. Effectively, if I do get it in via Heat From The Spire, I'm going to have to charge more money. Now, if you went onto my website as a new user and saw all of the XXL and 3XL was this much and all of the normal sizes was this much, you'd be pretty annoyed. We set up as a completely different and brand new company, and we just charge our prices over there. What I did do for my customers was agree that XXL and 3XL that I get in for a sensible price, they will always stay on Heat From The Spire. We had a really successful first month, and I'm going to get more into it later, but we've got loads of stuff to do today, so I'll see you in a bit. Here we go. The new stock is looking like this week. There are some very interesting items in here this week. You've got this CP company barber trapper hat. They always go quite fast. You've got some marina pieces. You've even got some dust shorts as well. CP company Adidas Explorer jacket. That should sell really fast. Let me show you what we're dropping today. These are our 3 preview pieces today, and they don't look that special, but we've got a really awesome Shadow Project smock there. We've also got this CP company Metropolis, or Metropolis, however you want to pronounce it. This is a Gore-Tex jacket, so it's entirely waterproof. And then you've also got this, I think it's a Barafoldi jacket. It's got these built-in CP company goggles, which are really hard to come by now, and they look really good. From today onwards, I decided I'm not going to do my hanging previews anymore. Instead, I'm going to do a video where I talk about the product, I hold it up, and I'm going to do that behind my new setup in the other room, which really does look really good, doesn't it? It is currently like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I didn't film a lot of things today. I need to get back into like the swing of HFS Daily. So what we've done so far is we've prepped a new restock. My staff's currently uploading it right now. He's doing it on the new desktop computer that we got because it's just so much easier, and we're just making things more simple. I've done all the parcels, but hopefully within the next couple of months I won't be doing any more of that, and hopefully that will be all done. And yeah, we're just kind of doing our day as normal. Tonight, obviously, I started a new company, Widefitz Factory, and if you haven't already, make sure you go check it out in the bio below. This is where we sell nothing but XXL and 3XL Stone Island, because we understand nobody, I mean any reseller that you come across, they will have XXL and 3XL, but they never have a lot of it compared to size like small, medium and large. So we created this business where this is a space where you can buy all of your XXL, 3XL Stone Island. You don't have to scroll and filter through. All of it is big size stuff, and that is what people wanted. And it's done really well, and I'm going to be documenting more of the journey of that, and I'm going to show you exactly how we grow the business, how we market, scale and everything like that, so hopefully you guys can enjoy that along the way. You can see we've added a big rail into this part of the room, so ignore the stuff in the corner, but all of this stuff here is specifically for Widefitz Factory only. As you can see, there's quite a lot of it, and that means that they have a website full of stuff that they can buy. Got a big range of shorts, you've got cargo bottoms in the way, you've got t-shirts, jumpers, hoodies, quarter zips and even some jackets in there. I'm going to quickly smash out this video, upload it to the Instagram because the time is getting on a little bit, and then I'll show you exactly what we're doing on our website and how we've improved and why we've done it. So over the past couple of months, we have done a lot of work to the website. We've made it look so much better, so much cleaner to a user. And this was something that we needed to do for a very long time. As you can see, the front page is so much cleaner, so much easier to use, really user friendly. You've got restock notifications there that give you a countdown for when we're doing our restock, and you can get notified. We've also introduced HFSTS, I can't even say it now. We've also introduced HFTS Premium Club as well, where you can sign up via your email and get really cool discounts, giveaway, early access, everything like that. Really cool. So if you haven't signed up, make sure you go sign up on our website. It should pop up around 30 seconds of being on the website. Everything is just so much more clearly laid out. All the photos look so much better, and if you bring it back to compared to how it did look back when we did first do it, if we just gone to page 33, you can see how it looks in comparison to an old photo. You can just see it's 10 times better. They're all central, all the same, and all look really nice. These are small changes, but over time these will seriously increase your conversions and make your website more user-friendly, and then everyone can use it, and it's very simple, and you won't get people being like, what the hell's happened? A very cool one, and I'm going to show you now. I'm going to get it up whilst I talk. So people tend to email being like, oh, how do I work out what my order is? Well, people don't realise, so when I dispatch an item, I can attach a tracking number. Sometimes it lands in the junk. However, we've added a thing to our website called track/check my order, and you can go onto our website now and you can put your order details in or your tracking number, and you can find out exactly where your item is. Again, just making it user friendly, making people be able to use it and think, wow, this is really easy, and that's just simply what we wanted to achieve. There is loads and loads I want to go through, but we're going to save it for another HFS Daily, otherwise I'll have nothing to talk about. So what we're going to do now, as we did last time, we're going to go back and we're just going to chill out for a couple of hours before our streams later, and then we're also doing our drop, so we need to prep for that as well. So I will catch you guys in a little bit. We are back to do the stream, and I don't know why the lights are so glary at the moment, but it just seems to be anytime I go anywhere near a light, it just gets so bright and I can't see anything. But anyways, so we are doing Heat From The Spire first, and we're not looking at the new stock tonight because I want to get at least 50 to 60 items on the website this week. Instead, we are looking down here, and this all here, we are going to do £1 no reserve auctions on the Tilt app, because this is old stuff. This is stuff that might have a flaw, or it might just be stuff I just want to get rid of and I've had it for a long time. So what we do on Tilt, we run it for £1 auction and people put their biggest bids in. Granted, there have been some very big disasters on some of these pieces where they go for absolute peanuts. You can see the spaceship kind of lighting behind me, so I'm going to move. So we're going to do all of that. So we'll get that done from around 7:30, which is in about 10 minutes time, and then afterwards we're going to be focusing on Widefitz Factory. Oh my god, I was meant to say Widefitz Factory, where we're going to be going through all of the new big lads stuff. And if you do want to shop any of it, make sure you go to widefitzfactory.co.uk, because it is the best big pre-loved Stone Island place in the UK. So we're going to go and crack on with them, and I will let you guys know how I do when I finish in a little bit. Good evening everyone, I am back, and we have just finished both streams, Widefitz and also Heat From The Spire as well. And tonight it was a pretty decent stream. We had quite a busy night on HFS, so we started doing some £1 reserve auctions. However, the items that we were selling were going for really low money wise, and it got to the point where it wasn't really worth it. So we might end up sticking some of those bits on eBay, because it gets to the point where it's not worth it. I'm going to lose too much money. But we still sold some of our new stock bits tonight. We sold a few jackets, which I'm going to show you now. Ignore the stench lead, I was using that for charging, but we sold like a green membraner. We sold the aggressive Gamato jacket. We also sold that Shadow Project smock, which I literally said would sell. We sold an overshirt, pair of jeans. So it was a decent night. June is quite a tough month for business. I would probably say May and June are probably like the quietest times of the year, but that's just how it always is for the industry. So this is where you take time to like do other things and get other stuff in order in the business, and then you prepare for a really busy summer / like Christmas to come, because it will come around before you know it. Widefitz only sold 3 things, but you guys need to remember this is a very niche business, so your customer base goes to that and it gets a lot smaller, and also it's a brand new business as well, which we are currently building up at the moment, and you're going to follow me along with the journey for that. The fact that we sold 3 items on a brand new business this week wasn't bad at all, because this is only one stream and I was only live for half an hour and I sold 3 things, and I need to really kind of like take into consideration the return on investment on that is pretty good. So with all the Widefitz stuff as well, just to boost our sales up just that little bit more, because sometimes the business just needs a little bit of a boost, especially it being a new website, especially it being a very niche audience. We're going to stick it up on all in eBay tonight, so that's going to be my job when I get home. It's really good to back in front of a camera to explain everything that's going on, and I finally can actually do it without having to worry about other business things that I need to do, because I primarily now deal with all the social media. I just oversee and I do the parcel packaging, so if I can get rid of the parcel packaging, we'll be able to put a lot more time into this sort of stuff, and I hope to see the YouTube channel grow within the next 6 months. So on that note, my name's Ben and I run Heat From The Spire, and this is HFS Daily, and I will see you guys tomorrow.